Hello, this is Toby, and welcome to Schlumbergera Oversimplified. And today we'll be looking at Schlumbergera hybrids. These Schlumbergeras are produced by hybridization in order to produce these colors. You can see that over here I have different cultivars and they have different colored flowers, which means these are not the naturally occurring ones which you can find in southeastern Brazil. They are more commonly known as the Thanksgiving cactus or Christmas cactus, depending on which store you go and buy them from. They can go under both names, but these are Schlumbergera hybrids, and the original Schlumbergera, I believe, is called Schlumbergera truncata for Thanksgiving cactus. So this is what they look like. They have little segments like this, and they produce lovely flowers. And we've got some flowering here. They always flower in late fall, and this is because of the lighting. They flower when they see there is short daylight lengths and longer night lengths, so bring them outside will stimulate them to flower. More information about that in another video which I have made about how to make your Schlumbergera flower. In that video I briefly talked about how to make them flower, as in what conditions you have to keep them in, and I'll go over them briefly again. So in order to make them flower, once you see the bud starting to develop, like the bud starting to form like this, you do not want to change the lighting, as in you don't want to turn the plant around, you don't want to turn the lights on at night, as that can cause the buds to drop, and sudden temperature differences can also cause the buds to drop. But one thing I didn't talk about in that video was the behavior of the plants when they flower. When they flower, they go a bit limp, and you can see on this big pad it looks very dry. That's completely normal. Even if I watered it, it wouldn't go as plump as it was before flowering. And the reason for that is because they're using so much energy for flowering. It's very hard to keep the plant fully energized and all that, because it's giving so much energy to these flowers. You can see it's using a lot of its energy and it's very limp right now. I watered this around yesterday or the day before, and you can see it's better than that one, but it's still pretty dry, and that's pretty much as hydrated as you're gonna get when they flower, and that's completely normal. You don't have to be scared of it if you think it's gonna die. They do behave like this when they flower. You see the flowers here, and there are different cultivars available now. So this is Schlumbergera Christmas Fantasy, which is one I bought. I am not sure of this cultivar because when I bought it, it was unnamed. But it has a nice yellow flower, you can see. There are also red cultivars, which is this. I do not know the cultivar of this because when it came, as here it just said Schlumbergera species. And how they get these cultivars, they hybridize them with other colors, other types of Schlumbergeras, and they get these lovely colors, and then they propagate them using just these segments, which you can see I have done here with the segments of this plant. And sometimes, occasionally, like my plant here, it produced a little what they call sport in botanical terms, where it's sort of like a genetic mutation or something that comes out of a plant. Because you can see the color is different from this. This is a normal flower color, a nice pink color. This is also pink, but you can see it has white stripes in it, which makes it more beautiful. And this did occur last year as well. In that video I made about how to make a Schlumbergera flower, which means I have propagated it like this. Propagation is very easy. You stick them in and you treat them as if they already have roots, and they will grow for you. Watering is much more lenient when compared to other cacti. You can water them twice a week, 3 times a week if you wish, and they most likely wouldn't rot if you have good draining soil. This started to rot a bit, but I just took the rot off here because it was in peat, but I couldn't change the pot this year because the flowers are coming out, which I'll have to change the soil once the flowers finish. If you grow it in just regular cacti and succulent mix, the commercially bought ones, that will do. So here is a bigger look at the Schlumbergeras, and you can see it has abundance of buds at this time of the year, which makes it very spectacular right before winter when everything stops growing and you get that 3-month long wait. And again, here is another of that golden colored flower, very beautiful. And you can pollinate them. You can see that's the stigma sticking out, that purple thing. So very nice, very easy to propagate as well, which makes it a great plant for beginners. I hope you enjoyed this video about Schlumbergera, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, as I will try my best to answer them. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.